I'm Alexander Suryajanni, mole on the right hand, penguin duck birthmark. I'm Alexander Suryajanni. It's 8/25, August 3rd. So as I've been writing to the UN, the CIA, the FBI, Bureau of Counterterrorism, Department of Justice, and others, as well as like 386 different contacts, what I've been putting together over the past 5 years and 5 months is these guys weren't just trying to create a puppet Illuminati president with human programming. They were even trying to create an enraged puppet president. They were trying to give me cancer. They were damaging regions of my brain called the amygdala, which is associated with emotional and behavioral regulation. They were damaging my frontal lobe, which is a region involved with thinking, reason, cognition, things of that nature, um, analyzing information, all sorts of stuff. They were also sitting around for 5 years and 5 months using tech, trying to incite me, trying to enrage me, trying to study and learn ways to do such. Because there's some computer game or world or something I was supposed to have access to that I never knew about and never have seen. But some people thought I had access to it and thought I was playing something where you can hire these mind melder people, potentially terrorists and criminals and God knows what. They called some Illuminati president or some jazz. But there was some world or game, amongst other things, I was supposed to have access to, and access to people with different weapons and technology, implantation weapons, telepathy, weaponized telepathy weapons, new age neurosurgeries, all sorts of jazz that I hear about via telepathy, but never have seen. But what I'm gathering is they weren't just trying to human program me and quote compromise me and try to make me follow orders. What they conspired is they didn't just conspire that. They're also trying to conspire to enrage me and learn how to incite me and trying to learn how to disrupt behavioral and emotional regulation as well as impair reason and logic and thinking so that I would, I guess, have access to this gamer world with all this access to these different minions and little, little, or not minions, but units and little, for like such as these mind melders, slander campaigners, and all sorts of jazz, so that they could then, manipulate me, make me operate without emotional and behavioral regulation and operate without reason and logic while controlling some computer world or game. So then I'd then be hiring and doing this and doing that and committing all these crazy crimes without in an uninhibited fashion and without reason and logic and without thinking. And then as well as trying to quote compromise me when you do whatever you're told, as they put it. So having an enraged man who can't control emotions or behaviors without reason and logic, who's also quote compromised and following orders, and then they were going to give me access to this game or world or whatever the hell they discuss, and then they were going to let me play it while they were, I guess, would try to pull me left and right as well as enrage me. So I guess I'd be hiring and doing stuff to make irrational decisions, maybe is my theory. But in my eyes, that's evidence of terrorist conspiracy, in the least. I hear about there's criminals involved with this game, these mind melder shitbags, these satellite terrorists involved with it. I mean, there's some kids playing something. I hear about it all day, and they actually use this game or world on me, and that's part of what I'm a victim of. But that's another piece of this as well. So there's some game, but then there's also real world stuff. I'm not. It's above my pay grade. I'm just a victim of this stuff. Never seen it, and I hear about it. But there's like some element of me being in some real game, and they would call me the sitting duck, and I was supposed to learn how to swim, but I never saw it. And then there's this other game they call the psychotic game or the mini game. So there's the real game and the big game, and then the psychotic game and the mini game. And the mini game is like a map of what's going on in the real game, suppose is what they claim. But regardless of that, that's they weren't just trying to create a puppet president. They were also trying to create an enraged puppet president to carry out their evil deeds and biddings, and also in an unregulated, uninhibited fashion. And I guess to aid them in terrorist agendas and a terrorist conspiracy. And part of the reason they also have beef with me is because I always refused to listen to them and always told them to eat shit, even when they'd shock my heart and attempt murder on me. And instead, I would just report these fucking psychopaths to law enforcement. I've been trying to get them behind bars ever since for 5 years and 5 months now. There's a lot of posers who work for these people and lie for them. So be wary. There's a lot of, I call them salad tossers. They like to toss the salad of Satan. And yeah, they carry packets of syrup and jelly in their pockets, just waiting to toss salad. Some even bought jelly and syrup companies just so they could customize their salad tossing technique and hone in on their trade for tossing Satan salad. Because there's a lot of guys who are more Satan than Satan involved with this, as well as women. So these little salad tossers like to be ready with what they like. If you get my drift. So yeah, and it's my joke. I've said this numerous times, so don't fall for bullshit. But be wary for the Satan salad tossers, and be wary of people more Satan than Satan. But yeah, this is more evidence of their terrorist conspiracy. And I've been writing about this to the United Nations, the CIA, the FBI, etc. Rule of thumb: don't toss Satan's salad. Report Satan. Satan's an evil man, and we don't want to see people more Satan than Satan, like I've been saying, with money, power, influence, and a mask to cover up his Satan. We want to see Satan coming. And we don't like a mentally unstable, zero respect for human life Satan who entertains himself sexually assaulting disabled people and abusing human life for entertainment. We want that kind of Satan behind bars. But we do, though. This is real. This is not a movie. I just do this stupid thing for fun. Because I try to read. I'm being stalked by these weird telepathy people, so I analyze them and read reactions to try to feel my environment out. So there's little telepathy shitbags around. But yeah, so don't fall for it. It's not a movie. This is not a joking matter. Terrorist conspiracy, real, and that's some key analysis. But I just do this weird thing because I analyze these weird little people, and there's other reasons I do weird things too that I can't tell you about. But yeah, rule of thumb: never toss Satan salad. Never cater to Satan. Report Satan, because Satan is a dangerous man, and a Satan with power, money, influence, as well as a clean face to cover up that he's Satan. Even more dangerous, like the people that are pretend they write my DOJ letters or other letters who are really Satan. Don't let them do that. They're pure evil. No respect for human life. They're Joseph Mengele monsters. No respect for human life. They sought to rape mankind of their free will. No respect for human life. They entertain themselves sexually abusing disabled people and abusing human life for entertainment, and even try to frame innocent people for their crimes. No respect for human life. Those type of people need to be behind bars. They should not be in positions of power or authority, or have money, power, or influence. Praise Jesus.